What we've got here is our end product, which are a whole series of food parcels. We do not issue food parcels to clients from here. We issue those through distribution centres through the town 7 times a week. So this is a typical food parcel for one adult that will last that we put together that lasts them 3 days. It's 2 carrier bags, lots of range of foods. If the client comes and there's 2 adults, there's an additional parcel that goes with them there, and if there are children involved, we've got a variation of children's parcels here. We did 65 parcels yesterday, so that's 65 of these, largely, that we issued out. At the moment we're issuing out about 200 in a week. So 65 in one day is well, first of all, it's a record for us. And secondly, it's an indication that things are getting a bit close to the mark in terms of readiness for Christmas. Paul, do you want to take over in terms of... No. So David knows Paul, Hannah and Viv don't know.
Hello, nice to meet you. Hello, nice to meet you.
Paul's one of our 3 core members of staff, and he actually runs the warehouse.
All laid out for you.
Okay.
Alright, so what we're going to do, it's like shopping, basically. Alright? There's your shopping basket, there's your shopping list.
Yeah.
And that is Asda's and Sainsbury's. Alright, this is where you pick from. A very busy period at the moment. Probably not surprising with the state of economy, the state of some of the hardship that's out there. The good news is that we're getting a tremendous amount of support from the Luton community. We're having a decent amount of food that's donated. We have a good number of volunteers that are volunteering their time to help us. But both those 2 elements, food and volunteering, help keep this place going. So please look at our websites, look at the food that we're asking for at the moment. We always have a top 5 needs to keep our stocks topped up. And there's also monetary donations that you can make that will help us afford to run the building, to run the van, to run the wages of the 5 people that we employ to coordinate this activity and to make it work effectively.
Can you tell us a bit more about what's going on?
So Harry's bought our first Advent parcel today, and he's come to visit the food bank. We're going to give him a tour, show him what we do here at the food bank, and hopefully he's going to help us pack a food parcel. What usually happens is that you buy your children an Advent calendar and they open it up and they have a chocolate every day. Instead, what we've done is we've reversed the Advent calendar, and instead of the child getting a chocolate, they donate a food item to the food bank.
Where do families that want to get involved with this campaign get their posters?
All they need to do is go online, and there's a link, and they can download a poster, they can print it, and they can start collecting for us.
Fantastic, absolutely fantastic. Had no idea how big the operation was, how much is involved, but we had a really good time, I think.
What kind of stuff have you been doing today?
We've been packing 2 bags with 21 items, which I think are their essential items, with pasta and cereal and beans, etc. But yeah, it's been really good, really enjoyed it.
I think it's amazing that the staff have come down, they actually get to see what we put in a food parcel and what people are living off for 3 days. A lot of people have the misconception that we give them luxury food, but we don't. We give them staple food that lasts them 3 days. Just go on our website, under volunteer section, where you can start volunteering. We call them in for an induction and take it from there.
And just lastly, obviously volunteering is very important, but this is not an inexpensive operation to run. So donations that people can give either at the football grounds or through any other means are always gratefully received, aren't they?
They are. They can donate via our website on the link. They can come bring food in. They can go drop off food at collection points. We're at Sainsbury's and Asda's at different points of the year where we're doing food collection. So there's different ways you can donate and different ways you can help. You can volunteer, donate money, donate food.
So thank you very much for your support. In anticipation, we know the public out there are really supportive of the work that we do, and please, long may that continue.